didn't start. Your warmth that touched my heart. No effort, no design, no trying. Just the softness we share without trying. You sit within my quiet mind, a calm that's rare to find. Your presence flows without a sound, but still it wraps around. No rush to earn, no need for prying. Just the softness we share without trying. The day grows mild, the breeze grows thin, and peace begins within. The softness we share without trying, a warmth that feels like home. Through little things, through quiet wings, our hearts learn where to roam. No weight, no fear, no sighing. Just the softness we share without trying. You come like light behind the door, familiar to the core. Not loud, not bold, not needing claim, but still you wore my name. No distance left, worth denying. Just the softness we share without trying. The afternoon grows golden sweet, where stillness and comfort meet. The softness we share without trying, a calm the world can't take. Through quiet breath, through gentle death, a bond we didn't make. It simply kept on tying. The softness we share without trying. Some people search for grand display, but we found another way. A warmth that settles in the soul, a peace that makes me whole. No storms to chase, no tears complying. Just the softness we share without trying. The dust turns soft, the sky feels near, and love forgets its fear. The softness we share without trying, a truth too warm to break. Through silent glow, through ebb and flow, you soothe each hidden ache, each breath, each hush, replying to the softness we share without trying. You stay in places thoughts can't reach, too soft for human speech, but still your calm is always there. A quiet, gentle prayer, no need for words identifying. Just the softness we share without trying. The night turns mild, the stars unfold, and all our fears grow old. The softness we share without trying, a comfort deep and true. Through peaceful air, through how you care, my heart drifts close to you. No emptiness left lying. Just the softness we share without trying. And even when the world grows loud, you calm the inner crowd. Your presence is a tender thread that pulls me back from dread. No call to fight, no doubt defying. Just the softness we share without trying. The dawn returns, the room breathes slow, and warmth begins to grow. The softness we share without trying, a sweetness soft as rain. Through steady peace, through quiet release, you soften every strain. Each moment testifying to the softness we share without trying. tender, quiet spot. And even when we sit and stay, it feels like loosening our libertiness, withed and pliant, just the softness we share without trying. And as the years grow soft and kind, you'll rest inside my mind, not as a weight, not as a chore, but warm forevermore. Knowing to love, identifying just the softness we share without trying. The light grows clear, the world feels new, and all returns to you. The softness we share without trying, a love without demand. Through open skies, through gentle highs, we walk without it down a plan. Hearts complying with the softness we share without trying. And bonds don't need to push or pull, they simply fill the full, and ours too warm for fate's denying. Life soft without our trying. The softness we share without trying still settles in my chest. Through hush and glow, through ebb and flow, with you my soul finds rest. Before the words could even start, you softened every part. We never asked the world to stay, yet somehow life made way. Through every breath and gentle sway, every small moment found us anyway. It wasn't planned, it wasn't loud, just soft beneath the crowd. A glance, a thought, a sudden grin, and warmth began to spin. No reason strong enough to sway. Every small moment found us anyway. The daylight paused, the breeze leaned light, and time forgot its flight. Every small moment found us anyway, as if the world just knew. Through quiet ties, through tender sighs, it pulled me close to you. No path too far astray. Every small moment found us anyway. You came like calm between the lines, a glow the heart defines. Your presence settled on my day in small familiar ways. No loud design, no urge to sway, just moments finding us their way. The colors warmed, the hours slowed, and something soft and loud. Every small moment found us anyway, a sweetness unforeseen. Through hush so light, through gentle sigh, you softened all between. Each breath began to play. Every small moment found us anyway. Some days you live without a clue that love is passing through, but then it glitters in the air, a warmth you didn't wear. No plan to shape, no vow to lay, yet moments brought you anyway. The dust turned gold, the world grew mild, and love became less wild. Every small moment found us anyway, like threads we couldn't see. Through shifting light, through soft delight, you stitched yourself in me. No storm could steal away. Every small moment found us anyway. You slipped into my quiet mind, a warmth so undefined, not not sudden fire, not trembling fear, but something drawing near. No chance to thin, no doubt to weigh. Each moment found its way. The night grew warm, the stars drew in, and kindness touched my skin. Every small moment found us anyway. A truth too soft to hide. Through hush of day, through gentle sway, you stayed here by my side. No noise to drown the day. Every small moment found us anyway. You colored places in my chest that long forgot to rest. A smile from you, a single phrase, could fill the quiet haze. No world too bright, no doubt too gray. Each moment drifted our way. The dawn returned, the air grew kind, and warmth rewrote my mind. Every small moment found us anyway. A calm that feels like fate. Through soft insight, through peaceful light, you opened every gate. Each breath a quiet sway. Every small moment found us anyway. And even now when days move fast, the warmth from you still lasts. In little things you never see, you're quietly with me. No chaos strong enough to fray. These moments always stay. The colors rose, the silence stayed, and every fear unmade. Every small moment found us anyway. A glow I can't deny. Through gentle scenes, through soft routines, you hold my inner sky. No doubt could chase away. Every small moment found us anyway. And someday when the years feel slow, I'll smile at what we know. The love we built in subtle ways will stay through all our days. No time too far, no night too gray. These moments always stay. The dawn grows warm, the air turns true, and all returns to you. Every small moment found us anyway. A love too calm to flee. Through breath and light, through day and night, your warmth returns to me. Our hearts without delay found each other anyway. Love doesn't need a map or mark. It glows inside the dark, and ours too warm to lose its way was found by life anyway. It time as the moment found us anyway. The morning felt a little gray until you smiled at the quiet of my day. No spark, no shout, no bright display, just warmth that found its way. It wasn't loud, it wasn't planned, just something small and grand. A curve of light across your face that softened every space. No worlds to move, no wings to sway. Your smile lit the quiet of my day. The air grew kind, the breeze grew light, and everything felt right. Your smile lit the quiet of my day. It came like sunshine through a door, a warmth I can't ignore. Not asking me to understand, just softly taking my hand. No doubt remained to chase away your smile, lit the quiet of my day. The colors rose, the world stood mild, and peace became less wild. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, a truth I didn't seek. Through quiet gleam, through subtle beam, it eased the tired weak. Each breath became a softened sway. Your smile lit the quiet of my day. I didn't know that something small could mean so much at all, but there you were with gentle shine, and suddenly I felt fine. No storm too loud, no fear to weigh. Your smile washed them away. The dusk grew warm, the evening mild, and I became love's child. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, a calm I can't explain. Through softened light, through golden sight, it loosened hidden pain. Each pulse began to gently sway. Your smile lit the quiet of my day. You glow in ways you never see, a warmth that rests on me, a simple curve, a little spark, enough to light the dark. No heavy words, no grand cliche, just you and light and day. The moon leaned soft, the sky felt new, and all I saw was you. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, a truth too soft to hide. Through peaceful tone, through warmth alone, it stayed there by my side. Each side, the world my way. You lift with your soft ray. Light grows ways you never see, a warmth that rests on me, a simple curve, a little spark, enough to light the dark. No heavy words, no grand cliche, just you and light and day. The moon leaned soft, the sky felt new, and all I saw was you. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, and still it warms my chest. Through hush and shine, through love divine, it brings my soul to rest. The morning felt a little gray until your smile found my day. The morning blooms, the world feels true, and all comes back to him. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, and still it lingers dear. Through gentle sound, through peace you found, you hold what I can't keep. Each breath in sweet array, your smile guides my way. And years from now, when days grow slow, your smile will still bestow a warmth that time cannot erase, a softly shining grace. No fading light, no dust to gray. Your smile will light my day. The morning blooms, the world feels true, and all comes back to you. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, a glow I can't let go. Through all I keep, through depths I see, it's yours that makes me glow. Our hearts in gentle play, your smile lights every day. fire too bright, just warmth that feels like light. And yours too soft for words to say, still keeps my quiet day. Your smile lit the quiet of my day, and still it warms my chest through hush and shine, through love divine. It brings my soul to rest. The morning felt a little gray until your smile found my day. Somewhere soft where moments mesh, we met in the quiet between light and breath. No plan, no step, no cause beneath, just hearts aligning underneath. You came in places that I can't see, between the calm and me, a warmth too still to break apart, yet strong enough to start. No noise to spark, no need for depth. We met between light and breath. The day grew slow, the air grew kind, and something linked our mind. We met in the quiet between light and breath, where soft and truth collide. Through gentle glow, through ebb and slow, you settled at my side. No fear for what was left. We met in light and breath.
You touch the edge of tired parts, the corners of my heart, not loud enough to feel surreal, but warm enough to heal. No rush to give, no weight to heft. We met where light fell left.
The dust cleaned mild, the world fell near, and calm replaced the fear. We met in the quiet between light and breath, where moments know their place. Through softened air, through subtle care, you shape my inner space. No storms could steal the depth. We met in light and breath.
It wasn't fate, it wasn't chance,
just slow familiar dance, the kind of meeting woven thin, yet still soft, warm within. No timeline strict, no script bequeathed, just hearts in quiet wreath. The night grew warm, the stars stood still, love aligned its will. We met in the quiet between light and breath, a truth I can't replace. Through glow and shade, through stillness made, you softened every space. No path too lost or left. We met in light and breath.
you found me where my calm resides, in spaces warm inside, a place too soft for heavy sound, yet deep as underground. No map to hold, no bounds to test. We met where hearts find rest. The morning rose,
The room grew light and everything felt right. We met in the quiet between light and breath, a glow the world can't steal. Through hush so deep, through warmth we keep, you touched what I conceal. Each hush my heart had kept, met you in light and breath. rest. You stayed where hearts find rest. The dawn grew kind, the colors ran and hope returned again. We met in the quiet between light and breath, a space that stayed so true. Through gentle hue, through skies anew, my heart leaned into you. Each calm became a depth where we met in light and breath. And when the years grow soft and wise, your warmth will still arise. We'll live in moments slow and deep, where quiet learns to keep no distance wide, no time unswept. We'll stay where hearts have slept. The world turns slow, the sky grows mild, and love regains its charm. We met in the quiet between light and breath, a place too soft to end. Through hush and glow, through ebb and flow, you stayed my closest friend. Each truth our souls bequeath, lives warm in light and breath. Love doesn't need a shape to start, it rises from the heart, and ours too soft for noise beneath grew strong in light and breath.
We met in the quiet between light and breath,
And still you live inside. Through gentle air, through moments rare, you're always by my side. Surface soft where calm meets depth, we in light and breath. It wasn't spoken out loud, not echoed by the crowd. A quiet warmth, a gentle flame. The first time my heart whispered your name. It happened softly in my chest, when everything felt blessed. A warmth that touched the quieter part, a breath against my heart. No reason strong enough to claim. The first time my heart whispered your name. The air leaned warm, the world grew slow, and something chose to grow. The first time my heart whispered your name, the day turned soft and kind. Through tender air, through moments rare, your warmth filled up my mind. No sky too gray to tame. The first time my heart whispered your name. It wasn't lightning, wasn't grand, just something I could stand. A calm that made my breathing light, a glow that held me tight. No fear to hide, no doubt to blame, just you and quiet flame. The dawn returned, the colors stayed in every fear I made. The first time my heart whispered your name, my world found softer ground. Through hush so sweet, through rhythmic beat, a new warmth wrapped around. Each breath reset its frame, the moment it whispered your name. It wasn't logic, wasn't thought, just something quietly caught. A melody beneath my ribs, a tide that gently lives. No way to lift, no truth to shame, just your serene flame. The dusk grew mild, the breeze turned low, and peace began to grow. The first time my heart whispered your name, a truth too soft to flee. Through gentle gaze, through tender haze, heart and your soft name. The moon leaned low, the night turned mild, and love became less wild. The first time my heart whispered your name, a glow began to rise through velvet night, through softened light. You filled my quiet skies. Each breath I dared to take still led back to your name. And when the world felt cold or strained, your warmth somehow remained, a gentle echo deep inside, where quiet truths reside. No sorrow left to frame. Your name dulled every pain. The day grew warm, the path felt clear, and you felt always near. Fire, the first time my heart whispered your name, a peace began to bloom through hush and calm, through open palm. You softened every gloom, and each breath your soft sleep, till you hear your sweet name. And years from now in gentle time, your name will still align with warmth the world could never steal, a truth too soft to feel, no dust too dark to shame. The light within your name. The morning blooms, the world turns slow, and everything feels you. The first time my heart whispered your name, a moment born so true, through hush and glow, through ebb and flow. It always led to you. Each breath, each quiet flame, starry sweet your name. And years from now in gentle time, your name will still align with warmth the world could never steal, a truth too soft to feel, no dust too dark to shame. The light within your name. The morning blooms, the world turns slow, and everything feels you. The first time my heart whispered your name, a moment born so true, through hush and glow, through ebb and flow. It always led to you. Each breath, each quiet flame, still whispers your name. Names don't need a voice to stay. Some live in hearts this way, and yours too warm for fear or blame. Life softly in my name. The first time my heart whispered your name, it changed the air I knew, through hush and light, so glowing night. My heart ran back to you. No crowd, no sound, no claim, just my heart and your soft name. You didn't change the world I knew, just touched it with a gentler hue, a warmth too soft to drift away. You came gently into the warmest part of me. It wasn't morning, bright and loud, nor dusk behind a cloud. You came when stillness held the room, a warmth that eased the gloom. No rush, no wait, no storm to sway. You came gently into the warmest part of me. The light grew calm, the air turned thin, and peace began within. You came gently into the warmest part of me, where through quiet glow, through ebb and slow. You settled by my side, no fear too dark to wait. You warmed the softest part of my day. You didn't knock or speak too much, just entered with a touch of warmth that wrapped around my chest. The kind that feels like rest, no noise to cut, no doubt to fray. Just quiet, you that stayed. The world grew soft, the hours stayed mild, and love reclaimed its child. You came gently into the warmest part of me, a glow I didn't seek. Through gentle air, through tender care, you softened every peak. No cold too sharp to stray. You came gently into the warmest part of me. You came when thoughts were almost still, when hopes aligned with will, a moment small yet filled with grace, a calm in empty space. No ache remained, no heavy sway, just you to light the way. The dust turned warm, the breeze grew near, and everything felt clear. You came gently into the warmest part of me, a calm I can't explain. Through tender light, through softened night, you loosened hidden pain. Each breath began to play, because you found my softest day. You touched the edges of my mind, the parts too undefined, a quiet glow, a soothing sigh, a warmth I can't deny. No rush to meet, no rules to wait. You chose the softest way. The night leaned close, the colors stayed, and hush replaced the shade. You came gently into the warmest part of me, a truth too warm to hide. Through subtle shine, through tender line, you eased the storms inside. Each fear dissolved away, you softened every day. And when the world forgot its peace, your calm became release, a gentle pulse beneath the skin, a quiet pulled me in. No shadows left to take away, your glow made room to stay. The dawn returned, the colors grew, and light felt born anew. You came gently into the warmest part of me, a warmth too real to faint. Through open breath, through quiet depths, you eased the inward strain. Each hush became a stray that drifted back your way. And even when the hours rush, your warmth stays in the hush, a memory soft enough to keep in moments calm or deep. No cold too strong, no dusk too gray, your light still finds its way. The sunlight touched the windowsill and warmed what once was still. You came gently into the warmest part of me, and still you linger sweet. Through gentle tone, through warmth alone, you follow every beat. Each moment holds your sway, you glow through every day. And when the years turn soft and slow, your warmth will always show. Out, not bold, not asking stay, but never drifting away. No time too far, no night too gray. You stay in the softest part of my day. The world grows mild, the sky feels true, and all returns to you. You came gently into the warmest part of me, a love too warm to flee through, hush so kind, through hearts aligned. You carved a place in me, each breath through twilight sway still feels you in my day. Some warmth arrives without a sound, yet still can shape the ground. And yours too soft for words to say rewrote my quiet day. You came gently into the warmest part of me, and still you warm my chest through hush and glow, through ebb and flow. Your calm becomes my rest. You didn't change the world I knew, just warmed the softest part of my day. There wasn't a sign or sudden cue, just a quiet truth slipping through, a soft, familiar point of view. The moment my heart realized it chose you, it came so slowly I didn't see a shift inside of me, a calm that rose without demand, a warmth that held my hand. No reason clear, no rush to pursue, but something deep chose you. The day grew still, the air felt kind, and peace rewrote my mind. The moment my heart realized it chose you, the world felt soft and new. Through breath so light, through gentle sight, my soul leaned close to you. No doubt left to undo. My heart had chosen you. It wasn't loud, it wasn't bright, just soft like early light, a feeling warm beneath my skin, a glow that settled in, no fear to wait, no past to rue, just quiet truth, it's you. The dusk fell warm, the winds grew low, and something chose to grow. The moment my heart realized it chose you, my worries lost their claim. Through calmer skies, through honest ties, you softened every flame, each breath a subtle clue. My heart kept choosing you. It wasn't planned or shaped or taught, just something gently caught, a piece that wrapped around my chest, a knowing made of rest. No storm remained to pull me through. My heart had found its truth. The night grew still, the stars leaned near, and love replaced the fear. The moment my heart realized it chose you, the dark turned warm and mild. Through softened air, through tender care, you woke my quiet child. Each hush a sign anew. My heart belonged to you. And when the noise of life returned, your warmth remained unburned, a steady pulse beneath it all, a voice that made me fall. No distance wide or overdue could dim the truth of you. The morning rose, the room grew bright, and everything felt right. The moment my heart realized it chose you, the world regained its peace through subtle glow. reach the corners of my chest where quiet feelings rest. You warm the places rarely seen, the ones kept in between. No shadows left to misconstrue. My heart stay close to you. The air turned soft, the colors stayed, and love unlearned its shade. The moment my heart realized it chose you, a truth it walked on through hush and glow, through years that flow. It always leads to you, each breath, each dawn anew. My heart belongs to you. Some truths arrive without a sound, yet still can shape the ground, and ours too soft for fear to skew. Life steady, warm and true. The moment my heart realized it chose you, it changed the way I breathe. Through gentle light, through softened night, you're all my heart believes. No sign, no rush, no clue, just a quiet heart choosing you. You didn't ask my days to bend, but somehow they chose you in the end. A warmth too soft to be ignored, you became the quiet warmth my days lean toward. It wasn't sudden, wasn't fast, just warmth that chose to last. A comfort settling in the air, so light I wasn't aware. No reason strong enough to hoard. My days lean toward your warmth. The morning eased, the world grew mild, and love felt like a child. You became the quiet warmth my days lean toward, a glow that felt like rest. Through softened hours, through gentle powers, you calm my busy chest. No fear too sharp to ward, you're what my days lean toward. You came in places thoughts can't hold, in whispers soft and bold. Not loud enough to stir the room, but bright enough to bloom. No need for words, no force implored. My days lean toward your warmth. The afternoon turned warm and slow, and peace began to grow. Oh, you became the quiet warmth my days lean toward, a truth I didn't seek. Through gentle shine, through calm divine, you steadied me each week, each breath a soft reward. You're what my days lean toward. You filled the corners left unseen, the spaces in between. Not loud enough to cause a stir, but still I lean to you, each blur. No doubt too loud to ignore. My heart leaned even more. The dust grew soft, the sky fell near, and stillness held me here. You became the quiet warmth my days lean toward, a calm I can't replace. Through silent glow, through ebb and flow, you softened every space. No night too deep or bored, you're what my days lean toward. You walked into my inner light without a sound or fight, a presence warm enough to keep inside the parts I sleep. No storm to brace, no cold to fort. Your warmth my heart adored. The night turned mild, the stars came slow, and quiet chose to grow. You became the quiet warmth my days lean toward, a truth too soft to lose. Through tender air, through how you care, my heart began to choose. Each breath became a chord to what my days lean toward. You stayed where whispers like to to live, where moments softly give a glow that radiates with grace without demanding space. No shadows left to misrecord. Your warmth filled every chord. The night turned, the stars case slew, and quiet chose to gray. You became the quiet warmth my days leaned toward, a home my mind could rest through soft embrace. Through gentle pace you quieted my chest, each breath in sweet accord. You're what my days lean toward. And even when the noise grew strong, your warmth still stayed along, a constant thread beneath the sound, where calm is always found. No wake too sharp to cut or sword. Your warmth stays unexplored. And even when the noise grew strong, your warmth still stayed along, a constant thread beneath the sound, where calm is always found. No wake too sharp to cut or sword. Your warmth stays unexplored. The evening dim, the calm return, it still rewrites your name. And yours too deep to be outworn is where my days are drawn. You became the quiet warmth my days lean toward, and still you hold that place through hush and glow. Through all I know you calm the inner space. You didn't mean to make me stay, but warmth found its way. Before the reasons could align, your warmth was already mine. A comfort I could not deny. You felt familiar before I knew why. You came like something soft and known, a feeling gently sown, not loud enough to call it fate, but warm enough to wait. No questions big enough to try. You felt familiar without why. The room grew calm, the day grew light, and something felt just right. You felt familiar before I knew why, like something I once knew. Through quiet gleam, through subtle dream, my heart leaned close to you. No doubt too strong to pry. You felt familiar, and I knew why.
It wasn't logic, wasn't clear, just something warm and near. A trace of peace across my chest, a sense of being blessed. No voice inside to amplify, just you and soft reply. The colors warmed, the hours slowed, and comfort softly flowed.
You felt familiar before I knew why, a truth I couldn't name. Through gentle space, through quiet grace, you softened every frame. Each breath a little sigh. You felt familiar without why.
Some people enter loud and bright, but you arrive like night. Soft edges calm in every shade, a warm that never fades. No
peace I couldn't flee. Through softened rain, through eased out pain, you settled into me. No storm could terrify. You felt familiar, and I knew why. You whispered calm into my mind, a warmth so gently kind, a voice without a sound or tone, but one my heart had known. No past I needed to rely, just warmth that wondered why. The night grew slow, the stars leaned close, and stillness softly rose. You felt familiar before I knew why, a truth too soft to hide. Through hush of day, through gentle sway, you stayed here by my side. No distance to deny. You felt familiar without
And even when the noise was loud, your calm stayed like a shroud, a quiet shield around my skin, a glow that lived within. No fear too sharp to occupy, your warmth kept drifting by. The evening dimmed, the silence grew, and peace began anew.
You felt familiar before I knew why, a truth I couldn't shake. Through darkest hue, through softest view, you eased each silent ache, each sigh a lullaby. You felt familiar, but seven. And when the years grow soft and slow, one thing I'll always know, that something in your gentle way found me before you stayed. No dust too deep to nullify. You're what my heart stood by. The morning blooms, the world resets, and nothing holds regrets. You felt familiar before I knew why, a truth that still rings true. Through hush so warm, through every form, my heart keeps choosing you. Each breath beneath the sky, you felt familiar, and now I know why.
Some souls don't meet with reasons rule, they meet where hearts stay full, and ours too soft to classify, just knew each other's why.
You felt familiar before I knew why, and still you feel that way. Through quiet glow, through ebb and flow, you wore my everyday. Before the truth could clarify, your warmth had answered why. You felt familiar before I knew why, a truth that still rings true. Through hush so warm, through every form, my heart keeps choosing you. Each breath beneath the sky, you felt familiar, and now I know why.
Some souls don't meet with reasons rule, they meet where hearts stay full, and ours too soft to classify, just knew each other's why.
You felt familiar before I knew why, and still you feel that way. Through quiet glow, through ebb and flow, you wore my everyday. Before the truth could clarify, your warmth had answered why. searching for anything new, yet everything shifted when it found you. A quiet light beneath my skin. The world brightened the moment you stepped in. It wasn't grand, it wasn't loud, just warmth beneath the crowd. A gentle lift inside my chest, a glow I hadn't guessed. No storm to break, no fight to win, just light when you stepped in. The morning paused, the colors rose, and calm began to grow. The world brightened the moment you stepped in. A shift I can't explain, through tender air, through how you care. You softened hidden strain, each breath a sweeter spin. The world glowed when you stepped in. You didn't try to change the day, yet light found every way. A smile that loosened quiet fears, a warmth that washed the years. No heavy words to underpin, just you and all within. The sunlight leaned, the breeze grew mild, and life became less wild. Brightened the moment you stepped in, a truth too warm to hide. Through softened tone, through warmth alone, you stayed there by my side. Each breath a gentle spin. My world changed when you stepped in. You touched the corners left untouched, the thoughts I held too much. A calm that melted old distress, a softening of the mess. No fear too loud, no walls too thin. Your light just seeped within. The dust grew gold, the winds grew low, and ease began to show. Brightened the moment you stepped in, a glow I can't deny. Through quiet peace, through small release, you lifted every side. Each hush a tender spin. The world breathed when you stepped in. And even when the noise returned, your warmth still softly burned. A steady sun behind the shade, a peace you never made. No need for force or discipline, your calm lived deep within. The night leaned soft, the stars took hold, and warmth replaced the cold. But brightened the moment you stepped in, a truth that stayed so clear. Through soothing tone, through being known, you kept the calm sincere. Each glow beneath my skin, a spark from where you've been. And even when the days turn gray, your light still finds its way. A steady glow that meets the storm, a quiet keeping warm. No ache too deep to sink me in, your warmth pulls from within. And even when the days turn gray, your light still finds its way. A steady glow that meets the storm, a quiet keeping warm. No ache too deep to sink me in, your warmth pulls from within. Some brightness doesn't shout its name, it glows within the frame. And yours too soft to see, begin still lit the world I'm in. The world brightened the moment you stepped in, and still the glow remains. Through hush and light, through softened night, it lingers in my veins. The day wasn't asking for anything new, rise through softened skies. You rewrote parts of me. Each breath beneath my skin feels lighter when you step in. And even when the days turn gray, your light still finds its way. A steady glow that meets the storm, a quiet keeping warm. No wake too deep to sink me in. Your warmth pulls from within. Some brightness doesn't shout its name, it glows within the frame. And yours too soft to see begin, still lit the world I'm in. The world brightened the moment you stepped in, and still the glow remains. Through hush and light, through softened night, it lingers in my veins. The day wasn't asking for anything, but everything shifted when it found you. Before the quiet learned to stay, you filled the spaces I kept tucked away. No signal, no request, no plea, just warmth that settled quietly. I didn't know what silence lacked until your warmth slipped through the cracks. So soft it didn't make a sound, but still it wrapped around. No call too loud, no truth too heavy. You filled what once felt empty. The daylight paused, the air grew mild, and calm returned like a child. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, a glow I never saw. Through hush so kind, through softened mind, you warmed forgotten thought. No night too deep or heavy, you filled what once felt empty. You found the quiet spots in me, the ones I hid unconsciously. A gentle presence barely seen, yet warm as evergreen. No need to ask, no claim to levy, just you and steady. The colors rose, the world grew slow, and something chose to grow. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty with light that felt like peace. Through tender grace, through soft embrace, my breathing found release. Each hush a sweet confetti. You filled what once felt empty. You touched the corners time forgot, the ones that tied a knot. A warmth that met my hidden ache and eased it wide awake. No cold too sharp to remedy. Your warmth restored the steady. The dust gleamed low, the wind stood still, and calm obeyed its will. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, a truth too soft to tell. Through gentle tone, through being known, you cleared the inner swell. Each breath a quiet levy. You soothed what once felt heavy. You didn't ask to stay or own, yet somehow you were known. A presence threading through my chest, a lullaby of rest. No sound too strong to make unsteady. Your calm was always ready. The night turned warm, the moon leaned bright, and every fear grew light. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, a glow too real to hide. Through softer skies, through gentle ties, you stayed there by my side. Each sigh became a medley of warmth you made already. You didn't ask to stay your own, yet somehow you were known. A presence threading through my chest, a lullaby of rest, no sound too strong to make unsteady. Your calm was always ready. The night turned warm, the moon leaned bright, and every fear grew light. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, a home for quiet hearts. Through moments light, through soft and light, you fit the missing parts. Each warmth you leave is plenty. You filled what once felt empty. And even when the world feels strong, your warmth still moves along, a quiet thread around my chest, a whisper that I'm blessed. No storm too loud, no sway too heavy. Your presence stays so steady. When night grew slow, the silence deep, and calm began to seep. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, and now they glow with you. Through ebb and glow, through high and low, you colored all I knew. No hush too faint to carry. The warmth you made stays airy. Grow soft and old, your warmth will still unfold, a quiet truth that won't decay, a light that finds its way. No dust too worn or memory could dim what you set free. The morning blooms, the sky feels true, and all comes back to you. You fill the spaces I didn't know were empty, a love too warm to flee. Through hush and grace, through endless space, you stay inside of me. Each breath, each heart, already held what you made steady. Some warmth doesn't need a name, it simply finds its aim, and yours too soft to break or bend became my quiet friend. You filled the spaces I didn't know were empty, and still you fill them now. Through hush and glow, through soft and slow, you taught my heart the how before the silence called for plenty. You filled what once felt empty. To know something warm began to grow, a truth too soft for language's cloak. We understood each other before we spoke. It wasn't planned, it wasn't said, just something in the thread of how you breathed and how I stayed. A warmth not man-made, no silence strong enough to choke. We understood before we spoke. The room grew still, the air felt kind, and something linked our mind. We understood each other before we spoke. A day turned mild and peace returned its child. We understood each other before we spoke, a language soft and dear, through silent threads, through gentle spreads. You made the meaning clear, each breath in quiet stroke. We understood before we spoke. Some stories start with broken sound, but ours began unbound. The hush that wrapped around the heart, a light that played its part. No need for words to interlock, just calm in perfect clock. The dusk grew warm, the winds drew close, and every fear deposed. We understood each other before we spoke, a glow I can't define. Through softened moods, through quiet woods, you touched what once was mine. Each hush the world bespoke. We understood before we spoke. You touched the part of me that waits behind familiar gates, a space too gentle to explain, yet warm as summer rain. No storm too loud to rearrange, our quiet stayed unchanged. The night turned mild, the air grew slate, and our stillness met its speed. We understood each other before we spoke, a bond that simply grew through patient air, through how you care. My heart leaned close to you, each sigh a soft-eyed joke. We understood before we spoke. And when the world grew sharp or dim, your calm replaced the rim, a gentle note my heart could feel, a quiet built to heal. No ache too deep to provoke, your warmth was still the spoke. The dawn returned, the colors lay, and fears were swept away. We understood each other before we spoke, a bond that simply grew through patient air, through how you care. My heart leaned close to you, each sigh a soft-eyed joke. We understood before we spoke. The spaces where the world fell loud became our quiet cloud, a shelter made of simple peace, where noise found its release. No rush to break, no need to coax, our meaning never broke. The evening dimmed, the silence stayed, and calm in colors played. We understood each other before we spoke, a truth that held its own. Through softened light, through gentle night, you made the quiet home, each breath a hush bespoke. We understood before we spoke. And when the years grow soft and few, our quiet will stay true, a language built from gentle time, a bond without a rhyme. No dusk too deep to revoke, the truth our hearts awoke. The world turns mild, the sunrise clears, and love dissolves old fears. We understood each other before we spoke, a love too deep to flee. Through hush and glow, through ebb and flow, you rest inside of me, each breath in warmth we stoke. We understood before we spoke. Some hearts don't meet through sound or tone, they find each other alone, and ours too soft for words to cloak had spoken before we spoke. poked. We understood each other before we spoke, and still it speaks that way. Through quiet ties, through knowing eyes, our love lives in the sway. No words were needed for us to know. We understood. Ago. No reason, no question, no need to try. Our hearts found a place without asking why. A quiet warmth beneath the sky, where love just breathes and doesn't try.
It wasn't sought, it wasn't planned, just happened hand in hand. A piece that wandered through my chest and told my fears to rest. No doubt remained to clarify, our hearts just knew the why.
The day grew warm, the light leaned in, and something soft began. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A calm too true to name, through gentle air, through moments rare, we found our quiet flame. No storm too loud to pry, where our hearts rest without asking why.
You didn't speak of what you felt, yet still my sadness melt. A warmth that settled in my bones, a truth the quiet owns. No world too vast to quantify, just love that learns to sigh. The dusk grew mild, the colors slowed, and ease inside me flowed.
Where our hearts rest without asking why. A place where silence heals through softer skies, through knowing eyes. We trusted what was real, each breath a lullaby. Where our hearts rest without asking why. Some love is born in storms and fire, but ours grew from desire to simply sit, to simply be in gentle company. No noise to chase, no need to try. Just you, just I. The night leaned close, the stars drew near, and stillness held us here. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A truth too soft to lose, through tender light, through quiet night, our souls began to choose, each touch a subtle tie. Where our hearts rest without asking why.
You warmed the corners of my mind that life forgot to find. A peace too gentle to explain, yet bright as summer rain. No fear too old to terrify, your calm keeps passing by.
The morning grew, the world turned warm, and safety took its form. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A home beneath the skin, through simple grace, through quiet space. You let the light begin, each breath in softened tide. Our hearts forgot their why. And when the world felt sharp or gray, your warmth rewrote the day. A quiet rhythm in my chest that learned how to be blessed. No cold too strong to nullify, your warmth kept drawing nigh. The winds lay low, the colors stayed, and calm inside me played. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A peace too deep to fear, through gentle ties, through softened sighs. You always brought me near, each truth in lullaby. Where our hearts rest without asking why.
And even in the rush of days, your calm undoes the maze. A constant glow around my skin, a warmth that draws me in. No ache too sharp to amplify, a dream keeps closer by.
The night turned slow, the silence stayed, and love in shadows played. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A truth that won't undo, through ebb and flow. go through moonlit glow, my heart stays next to you. Each breath the world lets fly returns without a why. And someday when the years grow slow, one thing I'll always know, that where we rest in quiet light feels endlessly right. No dust too deep to mystify, our warmth will never die. The morning blooms, the world breathes new, and all comes back to you. Where our hearts rest without asking why. A love too warm to flee, through hush and grace, through time's embrace. You stay inside of me, each breath beneath the sky. Our hearts rest without a why. Some loves don't ask for words or proof, they live beneath the roof of quiet moments, soft and shy, where hearts just know their why. No dust too deep to mystify, our warmth will never die. The morning blooms, the world breathes new, and all comes back to you. Hearts rest without asking why. A love too warm to flee, through hush and grace, through time's embrace. You stay inside of me, each breath beneath the sky. Our hearts rest without a why. Some loves don't ask for words or proof, they live beneath the roof of quiet moments, soft and shy, where hearts just know their why. No dust too deep to mystify, our hearts rest without a why. Some loves don't ask for words or proof, they live beneath the roof of quiet moments, soft and shy, where hearts just know their why. Where our hearts rest without asking